Hello, and welcome to Freedom with Marketing. I'm Sam, and I'm the founder of Freedom with Marketing. And in this video today, I'm going to share with you one of my most recent accomplishments. I want to share with you the reason behind sharing this with you today and how you can apply this lesson and the concepts here into your own life and business. And I want to share with you what action steps I did in order to allow me to achieve this goal. And so let's dive in. So if you watch any of my videos and you know a little bit about me, you will know that I am passionate about running, and in particular I like to do ultra trail runs. And basically what that is, it's you start the race at 6 a.m. on a Saturday and you might not finish until lunchtime on the Sunday. And so I've been doing this for quite a long time, and there's one race that I've signed up for twice now, and on both times I didn't finish. Last year in September 2023 was particularly painful for me. I'd invested thousands of dollars into preparing for this race. I had inconvenienced my wife and our 1-year-old son in order to stay close to the starting line so that I could try to get a good night's sleep before the race. Didn't work. And then we actually went to stay and book an apartment by where the finish line was so they could see me finish. About 25% of the way through the race, I missed the cut-off time and didn't finish. I was beside myself. I was in shock. I had major issues, especially with the heat and humidity at the early part of the race, and I couldn't recover from it in the time available. And after that race, I sat down and I wrote my own personal race report, which basically stated that I think it's impossible for me to finish this race. I cited my genetics. I live here in Malaysia. It's hot, it's humid, it's difficult, and I tend to sweat a lot, so it's hard to stay hydrated. I cited the fact that the course was difficult and you are in hot, humid jungle trails on part of it. I cited that my body weight is too high, and the vast majority of runners that I'm with, they are literally half my weight. Again, genetically, the people here in Malaysia are half my size. And I sat there and I could not think of a way that I'd make this possible. 5.5 months later, I do a similar race, which is actually considered to be more difficult by people that run these races here in where I live. And not only did I finish, I finished significantly better than my best case scenario. And before the race itself, there was some pretty serious family issues outside of my control going on, which definitely affected my performance, but I actually finished the run way better than my best case scenario. This was something that I had literally sat down 5.5 months ago and said, it is impossible to do, I cannot see how I can do it. Yet, I did. So, I'm not sharing this story because I want to brag. Just me, you can tell that I'm never going to win a race, I'm probably never going to finish in the top 10, and I'm never going to be in the running as someone that's a good runner, because I simply don't have the physique to do it. But I'm sharing it with you because what you consider today to be impossible, in many ways it's actually a significant mindset shift, and that it can actually become possible. Now, what did I do in order to achieve the impossible goal from 5.5 months back to today? The short answer is, I accepted that despite running for several years, I don't know what I'm doing. And I've got a running coach. The running coach is someone that is a ultra runner himself. He's based in somewhere in the USA, and he competes in races himself. He has running coaches himself. He has a podcast talking about ultra running tips and interviewing different people, and in general he knows what he's talking about. And so I hired him to be my running coach. He set up a training plan. To start with, I was apprehensive because I'm used to doing things the way I want and not being told what to do. After a few weeks I got into the groove. I began to trust his progress. After questions to him about asking him to clarify, why are we doing this, is this better, other people have said this and this, And I process and I followed what he said exactly, and I got the results. The lesson I like to share with you here is number one, you want to achieve a goal and you think it's impossible, that honestly in many ways it's actually a mindset shift. Perhaps if you want to achieve a goal which is far away from what your ability now, what you may need to do is just simply extend the time frame. I would also strongly suggest getting someone who is more experienced than you to help you achieve the goals. This could be a coach. It could also be someone that can actually just do something for you. And this shorten the amount of time it takes for you to get the result that you want. And as a final thing to end this video on, I want to share with you another reason why I wanted to share this story today. And that is, I am a big fan of Dan Sullivan at Strategic Coach, and I pretty much consume all of his podcasts, all of the stuff that he creates. And one of his daily habits is he likes to write down 3 wins at the end of each day from day. And this, if you do this and you adapt this habit consistently over a long period of time of identifying 3 wins from today, you always put yourself in the mindset of you are accomplishing things, you are achieving things, you are reaching your goals. And when you do this for long enough, it's going to give you momentum, and it's going to allow you to find the goals that you consider impossible today to not only be achievable, but for you to actually significantly surpass what you thought was possible in the near future. That's all for today. See you in the next video.